MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Los Angeles have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Troy Hughes will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So now into the box is Marcellus Bain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Wow, 3rd pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one gone to begin the evening. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-1 home.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Just underway in Arlington. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Hit hard down the right field line. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Still 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Griffin Canning gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy's a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate is Jeff Kavanaugh. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. I mean, very dangerous right now.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Up next for the Rangers, Ralph James. First delivery to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton.
The right fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That's it. The catcher, number 23.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Into the box, Max Stassi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The count now at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready now for LA, Anthony Rendon, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Stassi is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No balls and a strike to count. Rendon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Number 3.
At the plate now, Taylor Ward. Line drive base hit. Rendon ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 30.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Angels 2 and the Rangers nothing. Last half of the second set to go. That'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Garrett Sand.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him. drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Gavin Dawson, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here.
That's a
Off
ball.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That exists.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning to double play. They love having him out there.
In now, Eric Chi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Corey Major, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
As a look, now the pitch. Sands, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
This pitch is popped up. Ward in foul ground, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 2-0.
We're back now at Globe Life Field, home of the Rangers, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Rengifo.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball
Count
one.
1-0.
This year against right-handed pitching, Rengifo is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Nope.
Just
Outside.
off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Ball 3.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Marcellus Bain grounded out in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man,
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. Fouled off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. A little bouncer.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Angels. the third now. And next to be the first-year shortstop, Reggie Adele.
The shortstop, Reggie
Here it comes.
Adele.
Outside, that's the ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Lucius Alexander. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in standing. Into the box, Jeff Kavanaugh, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Sean Shaw. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Number 2, Ralph James.
So next to hit is Ralph James, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Shaw stands at second with 2 gone. hit in the air down the left field line. Bain gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Angels.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Yeah.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Max Stassi. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1
Good
strike.
slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. This is line to left. Chi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a blooper down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Taylor Ward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Popped him up. James in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Angels strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Aaron Sands as they'll look to sprint the offense and even things up. First delivery to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
Grounded weakly toward third. First, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So here is Eric Key, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Nope.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and oh my! Hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Pulled hard down the line and left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
In now, Reggie Bedell, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. And he lays off for ball 1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 1-1 home. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. So now to the plate, Lucius Alexander. Pitch inside the throw. Here's the tag by Iglesias, and they've got him at second base.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels 3. Plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Rengifo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hit in the air to shallow center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Next to hit is Marcellus Bain.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring it right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers on top here, 4-3. We are set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Jeff Kavanaugh. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Sean Shaw. He doubled his last time up. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th. Jose Quintana, 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the ball from the bullpen here.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's quickly 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Rangers lead it 4-3. All set for the start of the inning. And that brings up Mike Trout.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 4th home run here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-time home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1.
That's out.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Chris Arnold will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 41, Chris Arnold.
From the stretch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Rendon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
No ball.
A check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. On to the bottom of the 6th, all even now at 4 apiece.
Squad hustle like a relay.
Now to bat, Jared Sands, 2 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Hard hit ball to second, scooped up, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, a couple of teams